and welcome to another review. It's been quite a while since we've done this. This time we are reviewing Cobra Kai. To obviously clear out the obvious, yes, we are starting off on season 3. Just for some context, the show was a continuation of the old films from the 80s, Karate Kid 1, 2 and 3, and the other one. First of all, I'd like to start off, I do like the scenes where Johnny's trying to like make Miguel's legs work again. If you're wondering why, obviously it's because the incident at the school. And to be fair, Johnny basically did heal his leg somehow. Not gonna lie, kind of like Miss Miyagi here. Another part that I loved was obviously the part with Ali in it, and how much she does in the show. Gotta admit, it was good seeing her again, but again we did see her in the boys. So. And then after that, there was the continuous war of Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do. This is further shown in the laser tag sequence and the football sequence. And yes, I did call it football. In this season, it is like way more obvious that they are the bullies. And it kind of demonstrates that they're more the bullies than Miyagi-Do. Even that part where Hawk breaks Dimitri's arm. You can see Hawk knows he's not on the right team here. This also demonstrates how scared Sam is of Tor. Anyway, the Robbie in prison scenes are alright, especially the fight scene with him and the other prisoner. I love the fact they explored the rest of the Karate Kid 2 world and basically revisited everything, but also technically did save Daniel's life against Kreese. Talk about that more later. Oh, and it also saved his business, basically. By that person that he saved from that tycoon in Karate Kid 2. But one thing in particular I liked was this scene.
I will get...
No!
I will get...
The awkwardness of this scene just makes the scene more humorous itself. Anyway, they obviously explored the character of Kreese a little more. So obviously, in like Karate Kid 3, it was revealed that Kreese was in the Vietnam War. They again explored this idea a little bit more. It shows he was actually quite a good guy, but probably was changed by the war. Don't know about the whole Star Wars situation though. And I absolutely love this scene where he opens up about how scared he was at Mike Barnes from Karate Kid 3. Because basically him and Sam were in the same situation. I find it kind of weird though why Kyler was brought into the picture in Cobra Kai, even though he was the one that was going against Cobra Kai in the first season. Anyway, this guy, I forgot what his name was, he got beaten by that guest that joined Cobra Kai, then got kicked out. Pretty sure a lot of other people left Cobra Kai as well because of that thing with the mouse when he put it in the Cobra tank. When Kreese did that. There was also that car wash Miguel fundraiser thing, but Cobra Kai stole the money for some reason. Johnny goes to the school after Miguel was greeted back. And then, bro, I love this scene where he's literally talking to Hawk. And he did convince the ones that had to leave Cobra Kai to come to his new dojo, Eagle Fang, whatever. Hawk probably thought about joining his dojo, but probably still tried to act cool. Obviously later he does, but like still. Anyway, the LaRussos try and kick Kreese out of his place by like stopping his rent. Obviously it fails. Now at the end of episode 7, we see Cobra Kai is just marching like Cybermen towards them. I don't know why, maybe it's just because they're all walking in sync. But it was Kreese wanting to make a deal with Johnny to join back Cobra Kai. He said I think it was his last chance. But Johnny, you know, nicely declines. Then they probably march back to the Cobra Kai dojo. I absolutely love the beginning of episode 8 though, where you can see all 3 dojos basically doing their own thing and greeting all their students. Setting up the finale basically, that's happening in 2 episodes time. But then they get news that the tournament is cancelled due to, well, that incident. So obviously they go into that meeting. Well, the courtroom. But I like how they try, like the three senseis, they try and get the thing back, but they are told that they are the reason why it's not happening. This is why the show is a thing. The youth basically makes it happen again, and the kid that got hurt literally spoke, so that's probably why. Episode 9, Feel the Night, is more based around Ali and Johnny and Daniel, I guess. I do like the moments though, they're very sort of comedic.
I'll have the vegan mung dal bowl.
And they go to that golf and stuff place, that was great. Gotta give props to Elizabeth Shue's performance though. Also another vital part of the episode is the Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do sort of alliance that they try to do, but kind of fail. The alliance starts to work as Dimitri convinces some of them to stay. Well, all of them. And then there's this dramatic sort of speech that ends off the episode. Not really sure what the purpose of it was, because Daniel and Lawrence basically had an alliance already, so. But I guess it was dramatic, it was cool. But before we head on to the next episode, I would like to mention a few other things, such as the dream that Miguel was having when he was in his coma. It shows the idea and perspective of Miguel literally fighting his coma. And I might not have included a lot of stuff, but yeah. Now here we are, the final episode. Now, there's quite a lot to talk about in this episode, so I'll just try going for it now. So first of all, we get like a bit more of the Ali, Daniel, and Johnny time, and a lot more Vietnam flashbacks for Kreese. The Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do are basically forced to have the alliance now because Cobra Kai busts in, which is, I'm not too sure how that's legal, but okay. And then, yet again, just like last season, we get a massive goddamn explosion of children fighting. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but like, it lasts so long. You know, I checked, when you add up all the scenes of that fight, it adds up to like 11 minutes. That's longer than the first fight. Kyler targets Miguel because for some reason Robbie couldn't fight him. But Miguel loses, and so do like Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang combined. For some reason, even though they're not outnumbered, they still lose. But I guess Miguel eventually wins against Kyler by basically healing his legs. Something that I thought was amazing was the development with Hawk, trying to like figure out who he is. And then when he got those flashbacks about Kreese saying the enemy of your enemy is your friend, technically that is meaning that Cobra Kai would be his enemy. So what happened is these two unnamed characters try and break Dimitri's arm, but Hawk literally flies like a hawk. And yeah, saves the day. And the teamwork there is great, especially the music, right? The guitar as well was just. Anyway, the fight stops with no winner, but just the fighting stops. But then Johnny sees Miguel hurt and storms at Kreese. Now this fight is great, like over the top great. And then only for Daniel to like save the day as well from Johnny getting choked, then to get smashed into the glass. And literally, I don't know what Chris would have done if he did kill Daniel. Like, the tournament would be cancelled again, and I'm pretty sure he'll be locked up behind bars. But yeah, and here comes the technique that he learnt from Okinawa. It comes in clutch. I wonder what they would have done here with that kick they were like, you know, beginning to do if they didn't get interrupted by the kids. How bad would he get hurt? And yes, that is the end of Season 3 Cobra Kai. Well, there was another scene in there where, you know, they're going to agree to do the tournament in Season 4. But also, what I really liked about the ending is now they're doing Eagle Fang X Miyagi-Do, like in the same dojo as well. I would give Cobra Kai a 9.5 out of 10. It has carried on the Karate Kid name in a good way and brought it to the youth quite nicely. And on that note, that is the end of the video.